What a day. So, my kid was sick today, and I'm a single dad with two kids, and it was a pretty rough day. So, today's Friday, so I had to work, and the kids are home for the winter break, and so I had to watch them while they are sick. So, they needed my full attention, and at the same time, while I was trying to get a few things done for work, important projects that I had to do. And right now, it's just one of my kids who's really sick. And so she's just constantly waking up. She constantly needs to take her medicine. It's on and off with the Tylenol, then Motrin, then Tylenol, then Motrin every 5 to 10 hours. And she wakes up all foggy and cries a lot, of course, because she's sick, right? It makes sense. Now, it's difficult because, like I say, I gotta work, I gotta take care of kids, I gotta work, I gotta take care of the kids, and luckily I work remotely, so that helps a lot. But it's still tough, right? It's still very tough trying to do everything at once. And, uh, you know, the kid, she's fine. She's sleeping right behind me, so she's definitely in a good mood. But, she's sick, so she's going to be fussy. She's going to be whiny. It was hard to understand what she wanted. If she wanted to watch Peppa Pig or Bluey, if she wanted to eat a particular food, because, she has to eat in order to regain her strength. And she was just getting fever a lot. She doesn't have any cough. She doesn't have any cold. It's just fever every now and then, and she's just very fussy. And and I have to get her to eat something because sometimes because she's sick, she's just much more choosy. Luckily, she was able to drink a lot of Pedialyte. That's the most important thing is making sure that she drinks fluid and making sure that she eats her food as well. So luckily she did all that, but throughout the day she was very fussy. She was still very, she cried every now and then, and it's very difficult, right? Taking care of a sick kid. And then at the same time, I gotta make sure that I don't get sick because I don't like to get sick, and I try really hard to take vitamins and supplements and try to stay healthy so that I could avoid getting sick. And it's actually really avoidable. Sometimes when my kids get sick, I don't get sick at all because I'm able to make sure I wash my hands more often, make sure I move away when they're coughing right in my face, and so on and so forth. So I do my best to avoid getting sick. And I think that for other people, who has kids and that are going through something similar, I think what has helped me, number one, is to be patient. The kids can be fussy. Just be self-aware that the kids are gonna be fussy. The kids are gonna be having a hard time trying to eat their food, trying to go back to sleep, etc. And so I always take huge breath when the kids get fussy or when they start crying or when they want something. I just take a huge breath and then I just go at it, right? Because it is tough. It is a very tough thing to deal with. And she's 5 years old, so there's a lot to it right then and there. So number one, just be self-aware, and I'm just very patient. Take deep breath. It helps calm you down before you take the actions. So I take a huge, long, deep breath, and then self-awareness, just understand and know that the kid's sick, right? Don't get mad at the kid. I don't get mad at my kid when she's angry or when she can't clearly communicate what she wants because she's sick. She's mumbling when she's trying to explain something to me, and I don't get mad at that. I was like, okay, yeah, she's just sick. No need to get mad. No need to get frustrated. I got work, but work could work. Work could wait, so I could get back and let me focus on my kid. And so, yeah, luckily she feels happier, and then when I give her the medicine in the morning, it makes her feel better, and so she starts laughing. But then later on, the fever comes back up, and then she gets fussy again. So it's like an on and off switch as I'm dealing with her sickness. And what else do I do? Let me think. I just prepare everything ahead of time. I always make sure I have Tana. Always make sure I have Motrin because you want to switch out between the two. And then I always have Pedialyte on hand, so I always have 3 to 4 Pedialyte so that it helps. It's I guess a medicine or a better version of water, a liquid for the kids to drink when they're sick. So that's really helpful. I always prepare healthy food ahead of time to make sure that they're eating healthy and that they're eating soft food so that they're actually eating the food because they're going to be much more pickier and choosier with the food that they're eating. And also just be ready for it. Be ready for getting furious or anger or impatient. Just be ready for stuff like that to happen, because once again, it's very difficult taking care of a sick kid. And so like right now, like my eyes, it's hard to see, but like it's red because I'm just dealing with so many different things today. And then just also I'm being self-aware that I could get sick. Like I still could potentially get sick. So I eat raw garlic with hot water and honey in it, right? So that's supposed to really help prevent and boost my immune system. I make sure I take a lot of protein because I exercise this morning, but I want to make sure I'm taking enough protein, enough food so that I recover faster and also try not to get sick from my kids. And so, and even when I do get sick, I just make sure that I have all my medicine, right? My cough medicine, my fever medicine. Continue to drink garlic with warm water and tea. Honey. And so I'm just preparing ahead of time and just making sure that the kids have what they need. I have what I need, just in case I get sick, and that everything will go smoothly. Because one thing I don't like is just wasting my day or using up my day from sickness. Like, if you're sick, obviously I can't be productive, I can't operate, I can't think. Like even today, I caught myself just not doom scrolling, but just surfing the YouTube and just watching random stuff, right? Because I was just so, my mind was just so full of things happening, and I just got lazy, went on my recliner and just watching videos. And I don't want to do like that. I don't want to waste my time like that. Because there's so many different things that I could be doing right now, like working on the business or even making more YouTube videos. And so, yeah, I'm just making this video because I want to share my experience taking care of my kids when they're sick, and just things that I have done that has helped my kids and myself. And like my kids, one thing I know and realized really early is that kids are absolutely resilient. Like they get over sickness faster than I do. And I think that's because they're developing, that's because they're building up the immune system, so it makes sense, right? But they are much more stronger than I give them credit for, or people in general give them credit for. So they will overcome the sickness, because sometimes when my kids get sick, people around me overthink it. They think like something crazy is happening to the kid. You gotta take them to the ER, you gotta take them to the emergency. I'm like, no. They just got fever. They just need to rest, need to relax. Because I've been through this multiple times already. Like kids get sick all the time because of school, because they get germs, because we go out and explore and stuff like that. They're going to get sick, right? So their body they're quick to get over the sickness really fast. It's adults, like it's me. When I get sick from them, it does last a bit of long time. And so the best way to recover faster is just to make sure I take care of myself and take medicine and get enough sleep. Like I always try to make my kids take as many naps as possible so that they recover faster and get over their sickness. And so she's only been sick for like maybe a day or two. So I'm pretty sure it's probably going to go away by another day or two, and she's going to be back to normal. And but yeah, that's what I was dealing with today, was trying to work as well. And luckily it's Friday, so it's not too busy at work, or it's not too crazy where I have to do a lot of different things. But it's a struggle trying to work and then take care of the kids and making sure my kid has everything she has, then going back to work and just trying to remember, where did I left off? What was I doing? Or should I just I have to just it's context switching. I have to remember what I was doing at work and then get back to my kid. But yeah, taking care of a sick kid is definitely tough. And I imagine doing that with two kids as a single dad, right? So I'm already used to it. Like that's why I've learned all these things. Like I'm very used to it. I don't get too frustrated. I'm very patient with the kids, and I try to be like, I use my soft voice. Like, what do you need, baby? Do you have it? What do you want to watch? What do you want to eat? Like I just constantly use my soft tone and not get angry or yell at them because they're sick and they want certain things or specific things. And so yeah, but this takes time, right? It takes practice, it takes time. And so it's the winter season, so maybe the kids will have the cold soon and flu soon. So just be prepared for that. Have everything ready. Have tea ready. Have medicine ready. Have Pedialyte ready. And for adults, like I definitely recommend using garlic. Like cut it up, wait 10 minutes because it's like supposed to release or make it more effective if you cut up the garlic and wait for 10 minutes, and then just mix it up with hot water and honey, and it tastes delicious, and you do chew the small garlic when you drink it, and that has definitely helped me feel much better and recover faster from sickness. So highly recommend that. You have to get used to the garlic taste because it tastes really weird, but to me, it's definitely worth it. And so yeah, all the best, and thank you for watching.